Come and join class and see how I did these beautiful nails. What's up, nail gang? Hi, how you guys are doing? I hope y'all are doing well. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. Right here I am just sizing my tips, and I'm going to be putting them on my nail stand where I will be applying some acrylic. This hack is so amazing. Somebody told me about this maybe a couple years ago, and it really speeds up time of doing your own nails by just adding acrylic to the tips of your nails, and then later on you will see me glue it on my nail, and then I can apply the rest of the acrylic to the top of my nail, and boom, we got a nail. So I'm just sizing. I would link all the products, I think, or I'll just put them in a video somewhere. Sometimes my links don't be working and I don't know what be going on, and I don't want people to be frustrated with me because it's not my problem. I do apologize about that. Sometimes these links just don't be active anymore. I don't know what be going on, but anyway, back to the video. I am sizing up all of my nails, and I finally realized that I did the wrong hand. I supposed to size my right hand and did the nails because I am right-handed. Instead, I sized my left hand, being so excited to do this set, and I realized I did that at the last minute. So I just kept going on because look, my ass was already committed and I'm not wasting no nail tips. Okay, so tips on how to get the perfect sizing. Please make sure each nail tip is comfortably fitting sidewall to sidewall. I mean, not hanging over one side, not short one side. Do not press the nail hard on your nail to like expand it, because it's going to shrink and it's not going to be your size. So just make sure each nail fits perfectly from sidewall to sidewall, and after that just cut them down to your length and then stick them on the nail stand as you see me doing here, and I just repeat that process until I get all of them. After I finished sizing that hand, I went and sized my right hand, and I put those nail tips to the side, starting with my thumb and ending with my pinky, and I just put them away because I'm clumsy and I'm pretty sure I would have dropped them or mixed them up. So you won't see them, they're off camera, but I put them to the side, and after that I will focus back on my other hand. I showed the NT products in this video because I was going to do a swatch with it, but I didn't record that part. But I am going to be using Makartt Rose Petal in this set. I absolutely love it. Definitely 10 out of 10. I will do a thorough review later, but this came as a 4-pack, 1 ounce I think, and I will be swatching the rest of them as well, as along with, excuse me, the Diente. Right now I'm prepping my nails. I'm pushing back my cuticles. It looks super abrasive. I had to speed this up like almost 4 to 5 times as fast because yeah, it would have been a super long video. This video so far is like an hour long, and that is me cutting out like 120 minutes worth of footage for y'all. So a lot of things will be fast forwarded. That right there that I'm doing is cutting my cuticles. I don't have much, but you will see that it will be clippings. Sorry y'all, I'm tired. It will be clippings on my black mat, so you can see that I am really getting rid of dead skin. And a tip with this is they are extremely sharp. Do not press, just cut, okay? And go along the shape of the cuticle. A lot of people like to be rough and cut more, and I say practice on yourself, and then you will really feel how much pressure and light, or how light you need to use. Because when I first started doing this, I practiced on myself and I hurt myself, and I'm just like, oh, these things are really sharp and I really need to be paying attention and just only clip dead skin, because baby, them cuticles take a long time to heal. Anyway, I am showing y'all this tried and true. This is my OG. When I say I love this nail drill been with me for 5+ years, and it still works brand the fuck new. Okay, I don't care what nobody say. Everybody is on that little mobile e-file wave, and I am too. But I promise you, when it broke, I had to bust this back out and I absolutely love it, and hopefully I can find a link to it. I've had this for a very long time. So what I'm doing right now with the e-file is I am getting all the dead skin out of the cuticle area, and my speed is like, I think it's at a 1 on here. The thing is with these shops is they turn up their nail drill so high to rush and be so fast, and they wind up burning y'all nails. Some things just literally have to be low and slow. Like, that's just what it is. But of course this video is being sped up for time purposes. But as you can see, the white dust, that is dead skin that was on my nail that wasn't visible to my eye. So after I got that off, I am going to use a super fine sanding band. I do not use an extra gritty sanding band on nobody natural nails, and I will not use a high speed. So here I am, ready to just prep my nail. I'm getting all the oils off the first layer of my nail, and I am not doing a sawing motion. It looks like it. Once I get to one side of the nail, I immediately lift up the nail drill and go back to the other side if I need to. Once again, it is sped up. I am not putting no extreme pressure on my nails. I literally hate when my nails was burning when I went to shops. That literally made me stop going, and I just took the nails off. So that's a waste of time and money. So I know to be gentle and conscious. I am a licensed nail tech, and I promise you, if you hear anybody else reviews from me, that their nails do not burn, or they don't have that little ring of fire where you can see when the nail grow out that the tech done dug in their nail. So sorry for my little rant. That is one of my pet peeves about nails. Yeah. So I'm just going to continue to take the shine off the nail, be very gentle, go slow, and I am looking to see if there's any other shiny part on my nail where I can go back and just buff away the oil, the shine off my nail. After that, I will be cleaning off the dust thoroughly, because that is the key point to having retention on your nails. I chose rose petal after swatching all of them, and I just fell in love with it. So I was like, let me just try it, and I absolutely love it. So that is the Macart monomer as well as the polymer, which is the acrylic powder. So I left this in real time because I want to show you guys how I lay the acrylic and how it works. It is a slow setting to me, and I love that because the beginners can use it. It's extremely beginner friendly, and you have time to mold it or whatever. Like, this is a new product for me, so I have like user error or a learning curve or whatever. So I just took my time, but I want to show you guys how slow that you can move to use this. So don't be intimidated by Macart acrylic. I really love it. It's user friendly, it's nice, smooth, absolutely beautiful, and I will continue to buy it. So here I'm just applying a small bead, and I'm keeping in mind that I do not want my nails super thick. This is the tip of my nails, so they also cannot be extremely thin as well because I don't want them to break. So the tricky thing is how to learn how to pick up the right bead. You can learn that by watching plenty of videos, or you can learn from yours truly. I teach. So shameless plug there. I'm going to fill in the side of my nail where I didn't have enough acrylic, and that's okay. Use as many beads as you need. A lot of people is doing a 1, 2, 3 bead method, whatever, and putting a lot of pressure. Just use as many beads as you need. Just be conscious enough to not overdo it. This acrylic is very forgiving. As you can tell, I'm working with it, taking stuff off, patting it in place, all that good stuff. So you will see me flip over the nail, this nail stand, so I can see the thickness of the nail. I will do that with all of them because I just need the nails to be the same thickness. So I'm going to do that with all of these, and I will meet you back. I want to jump back in to let you guys know that all this pattern motion and all that stuff that I'm doing, I'm trying to keep the shape of the nail so that I won't have to do a lot of filing, which is actually kind of sort of inevitable, but it's extremely important to keep the shape of the nail. So that's what I'm doing, patting on the sides and the bottom so that it will be a really pretty nail. You see how I'm making sure that the thickness is like the same. That's extremely important as well. There's so many details that go into nails, but it's just so fun and rewarding to do. But I want to emphasize the importance of paying attention to what you're doing. So all of the smoothing, the tapping, and all the stuff that I'm doing is just necessary. Okay, now that I'm satisfied with the acrylic application, I am just sizing them to make sure that they did not shrink, and they didn't. They still fit perfectly. Also, a pro tip that I've learned from a fellow nail tech, I think it was Didi Dior, I'm not sure, but she said that applying the acrylic, do not dry that bead out. It needs to be nice and flowy, because if you dry the bead out, it will kind of curl your nail tip and just shrink it a little bit. So that's another tip, that when you do press-ons, do not dry the bead out. Even if it's super wet, just let it flow. All right, so back to me putting these nails on. I am going to put a little bit of glue from one side to the other. Do not use a lot of glue, because it's going to take a long time to dry, and then it's going to spill everywhere, and then you will have hell trying to clean up all that glue on your fingers, etc., etc. So I'm just using KDS. I love them down. I've been hearing mixed reviews about them. I've been using them for years. I get them from Amazon, about like a 5-10 pack for really cheap. I love KDS. So that's the glue that I will be continuing to use until I can't. I am going to finish gluing on these nails, and you will see me prep the top part of my nail next, which is extremely important to get retention And also, what I want to say with that part, because it's fairly quick, but do not skip any steps that I showed you. Right now, I'm just cleaning up the excess glue. Remember, I told you don't do too much. So I probably pressed a little too hard and some came out. So instead of using acetone, because that will tear up the nail, like detach it, I just use a buffer to get it off. Please, 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 please make sure you get all of the dust off of your nails, excuse me. So that's where the alcohol wipes is coming into play. And right now I'm about to prep. I'm going to use my No Wipe primer. I live by that primer. It stinks and it burns some clients that's sensitive a little bit. But when I say this primer, it is one of the key to my retention. Baby, nobody can never make me hate it. And yes, it stinks, but I don't know why they made the shit like that, but it's fucking fake. But it works. So I'm going to do a coat, and I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'm gonna put another one on there. It came with a little red brush, but every bottle I get, I just fuck around and lose it. So whatever. I'm let it dry. Do not get it on the skin, and just brush it down and make sure you get the entire surface of your nail. I'm gonna let that dry, and then I'm gonna come in with Young Nail Protein Bond. That is another what I want to say, vital product in my arsenal for my nails. I'm talking about they are the OG of nail prep everything. Oh, sorry, my bad. I got a call and I lost my train of thought. But put 2 coats of the Protein Bond by Young Nails on your nails too, and let it dry, and then you'll be ready for the acrylic application. Hey, now it's time for the fun part, which is applying the acrylic. Like I said before, this is my first time using this product, so I'm a little shaky with this product, but overall I love it. And this is one of my favorite parts, is applying the acrylic. It applies beautifully, and I'm using a very, very light hand. I start from the top and feather it down because I picked up a fairly big bead, and I'm just gonna fill in the gaps, build up my nail however I need, so you guys can just observe. I wanted to switch up the different point of view and let you guys really see how I am applying this acrylic, and I am low-key struggling because I'm rushing a little bit, and also I am in my zone. So I'm just applying it as best as I could, learning how the product works. I'm picking up some dry beads, oh, that is my Nobi. Look at him, always giving me hugs. I love my son. Anyway, I am picking up dry beads, excuse me, medium beads, super wet beads, just so I can learn to control. But I was low-key struggling because, like I said, this is a new product for me, but I had fun. And I would definitely use this again. You see my face because it's like, it's not going so good. But they turn out fire in the end. What I want y'all to do is, even that y'all struggle through it, please just continue to trust the process. Because let me tell you, baby, filing will get the job done. And I filed my life away on these, okay? So just keep going. My application was not perfect, but once again, this is a new product for me, and I will learn how to use it. What are some things that y'all struggle with? It doesn't have to be nails, whoever just viewing this video and spending this wonderful time with me. I just want to know, what are some things that y'all struggle with in y'all profession, y'all hobby, or just something new that y'all are learning? And let's encourage each other and drop something in the comments for everybody to just conversate about and encourage each other. Okay, I'm back. I couldn't wait to get to this part because the nails was hideous and I couldn't wait to debulk them. So I messed up and I turned it on. It's not even to medium speed, but it's pretty high. And you can see the dust going everywhere. I have a dust collector. I think this is Melody Susie, and I absolutely love it. I had it for years, and I just recently had to buy new filters. That is extremely important. Please put your mask on and also have a dust collector so nobody will be inhaling all of that dust. You see that dust coming up, but I knew that I was going to have to be filing for a long time, so I made sure that that was charged up because, baby, that dust is going to be everywhere. Right now, I'm just paying close attention to my cuticle area and also my apex, because even though I had to debulk these nails, I still need the apex because that's where most of your strength with the nail comes from. And I keep looking at my nails from different angles because sometimes one angle wouldn't show you the actual imperfections of the nails or however you really wanted to shape it. So you will see me twist my hand a whole lot, look from different point of views, and I think that that's one thing that I really do. I can't say I don't see other nail techs do it, but I know that that helped me a whole lot. And also great lighting as well. So just look at your nails from different point of views. Look at my Lori peeking. My children cannot leave me alone when I'm working, I swear. Anybody else kids like that? Like, even if you tell them a million times, just go ahead. Like, I done gave them snacks. They know that I'm working. I don't even care if it's working on myself. They will find a way back to my nail station. I was just showing y'all that I'm getting happier with with my nails because, baby, I told them things down. And this is also one of my favorite parts is reshaping my nails. Any nail tech struggle with filing their nails. You see how crazy I'm looking? I'm about to twist my ring finger or throw up gang signs, whatever I gotta do to get that shape, honey. My wrist was hurting, but when I say I love a crispy shape, I'm loving my nails. Okay, after obsessively filing, we got to the buffing stage, which is the last stage, and we are going to be on to the next hand. I was like, I can't believe how people wear these. I was so glad to cut these down to size and get to work on this hand. I knew this hand was going to be a struggle. I'm like, Lord, I need a break. I need to go outside, something. My anxiety was building because I knew that my right hand would be a struggle because that's my dominant hand. But I like a challenge. I haven't did my nails in over 7 months. So I'm just like, it is what it is. I'm determined for these nails to be fire because I did my nails for my Mother's Day trip. And I was like, ain't no turning back now because I already have one hand done. Yeah. Just to jump back in, I'll be repeating the exact same process as far as my prep I'm going to be using the alcohol wipes to make sure there's no dust on my nails. I'll be doing the 2 coats of primer, which is no lift, and then I will go in with 2 coats of the Young Nails Protein Balm before the acrylic application. Also, you will see me change out all of the what they call, like, cute little mats, or I don't know. Like I said, I'm tired, but that is to keep everything clean. And when I wipe my brush, I don't want to be wiping over hard and old acrylic, so I need a clean surface to continue to wipe off my brush. I swear by alcohol wipes, please get them. I obsessively clean my nails. Probably overdo it, but they needs to be nice and clean, so I won't have no lifting. I know y'all probably be like, who is she talking to? Because my mouth is just running this entire video. But I was talking to my dad, my children. I work from home. I'm home based, so I call it my private studio area. And they was just hanging out. So that's what I was sitting chat with, which I'm glad, because I really did need the interaction, because I was struggling and it made my time go by fast. So that's who I'm talking to, the kiddos and my daddy. And now to my other favorite part, which is airbrushing. I did not record me filing the hand because it was just too much. So I just said, let's cut to the good part. So I am going to be airbrushing white down first. And the stencil that I'm using, or the sticker that you see, is like the U shape. That's like the deep French stencil. I got everything off of Amazon. And I hope that I can link everything. If not, I'll just put something in the description of, the title of the products that I'm using. I actually love airbrush. Can't nobody make me hate it. It is my new hack on how to do anything polished. So yeah, Saviland, Saviland, is the brand of the airbrush and also the airbrush colors that I'm using. Very good price, very good quality on everything. I absolutely love it, and I will purchase it again. Back to what I'm doing. I'm just cleaning up my nails. I had this Born Pretty like latex stuff that you could paint around the nail, but when I opened it, it smelled spoiled and disgusting. So I had to throw it away. And I'm just like, I would just have to clean up after each use of the airbrush. That was definitely frustrating and time consuming. I did one first just to see how it would turn out, and I like it. So I just continued. Now, the only downside about that little sticker is it leaves a little gap on the nail, so you will have to get off the thin little line you will see me try to get off. But I got most of it off, but I was scared that I was literally going to mess up the French line, so you will see me buff off the rest. But other than that, I love these little guidelines. I will get them again. They have them in like a lesser deep French and almost like a straight line. This is a hack that I needed so bad. So I love the fact that I was able to do a French on me, and it came out so good, and it was like super easy to do. So work smarter, not harder, and that's exactly what I did. I would do all of my nails like this. I would airbrush the white, cure in the lamp after I cleaned up, of course, and then I will go in with the teal blue. Also, a tip when using an airbrush, please do not try to fill up the little container at the top, because a little bit definitely goes a long way. Also, you do not want to be too close to your nail. Like, you need a good distance away, because if you're too close, it'll start to be like grainy and runny, and you will have to wipe it off and redo. Definitely trial and error. Excuse me. Definitely try and error, but it works. So not too close, and don't fill up the little reservoir at the top with too much product, because you will wind up wasting it. One more thing, the teal is actually a D&D color. I had to mix it with some fingernail polish remover, which is definitely not recommended, because you don't supposed to be mixing and airbrushing it. All this like chemical mixing and inhalation hazards. But I had to do what I had to do. I'm not telling nobody to do it. I'm just letting y'all know what I did. I would try to find this color, but I wanted my hands and my feet to match perfectly. So I just had to do what I had to do. I don't recommend it because it's really not safe to do, but this was my only choice. And yeah. Ooh, it's finally time for top coat. This means we are literally one step closer to finishing up these nails. Well, one hand, because I literally quit and I think I did my nails the next day. I worked on this set for like 2-3 days. Anyway, this is by far my favorite top coat. Is by Val, but her brand name is Nail Slate by Val. Y'all can pause or rewind and look at the top coat. When I say bomb, I mean I absolutely love it. It is long lasting and super glossy. It is $14. I don't even care. Yes, I will buy it again over and over. Anyway, so shameless plug, I absolutely love her and I really hope that she watches this video. Anyway, I am finishing up. You're going to cure this for 60 seconds, and you have to do this before you do the 3D design because you do not need to top coat the 3D design. Top coating the design that you're going to see that I put on this nail would take away the entire effect of it. Also, it's no wipe, so it don't need to be top coated whatsoever. I am going to slow down this next section because I want y'all to see the technique that I'm using. These 3D designs, lines, look easy, but you can really mess them up. I'm using Macarte rhinestone gel and Nail Slate by Val nail art brush. That is a Macarte mini lamp. It came in clutch when I had to hurry up and flash cure because I didn't want to keep sticking my hand in the big lamp. So anyway, I want y'all to pay attention to how I put my rhinestone gel on the brush. I let it be at the top because that is what's going to give you the bulging top 3D effect. And as you drag it down the nail, you're going to curve it and lighten up your pressure on the nail, and that's how you're going to get that elegant, sleek design. So once again, I let it bead at the tip of the nail, and I just slightly curve it and I lighten up my pressure. Now, I didn't like the last line and I took it off, but sometimes you will have to cure each line individually so that they won't run into each other. But luckily it wasn't that hot, so it was like staying put for me. But usually if it's too hot, it'll be running and I will have to do each line individually. So I didn't like it. I took it off and I redid it. I think I will show you 2 more nails with regular speed, and then I will speed up the rest. You can flash cure this for 10 seconds. It doesn't have to be 90 seconds. 10 seconds is enough to keep it in place, but I do recommend after you do all of your nails to cure it for a full 60 seconds. Also, one thing I noticed too, as I was getting low on my 3D gel on my palette, that I couldn't really get the bead at the end of my brush like I wanted to. So I had to add more of the rhinestone gel on my palette just so it can be like a little puddle instead of just flat. So I had to keep adding, even though it was more gel right there, it just wasn't picking up like I wanted to on my brush. So I did that, and I tried to make sure that I lined up each line the same, how do I want to say it? The same position on each side of the nail, because I didn't want one to be higher or lower, because I know that I wanted to put 3 of the curvy lines on each side. So I was paying attention with that, and also the pressure that I was using to create these lines. You need a light hand, I guess. So anyway, enjoy. I will speed it up in a little bit, but I want y'all to see how I am applying it slowly and curving it into the center of the nail and dragging it down. We are nearing the end of this video, and I'm so grateful for those who stuck around this long. If y'all made it this far in my video, please drop some ocean waves in the comments to let me know that y'all have stuck with me through this entire video. It's almost an hour long, and I appreciate everybody who dropped in, who is learning from me. If y'all have any questions, comments, or anything, please feel free to drop them in the comment section below. I will definitely answer you guys, and we can just keep this going back and forth. I want to grow with you guys, bond with you guys, etc. And I am just here for it, okay? I am almost done with this hand, and I am extremely proud of myself for pushing the boundaries, because I have never did anything like this before. So just stay tuned, because it is a lot more coming from me. And thank y'all so much once again for making this far. Please like, share, and subscribe to Cute Claws. voila, just like that, we are done. Thank y'all so much for sticking with me, and I will see y'all in next class.